Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we're taking a look at a new strategy, or like a touch to an old strategy, which is the BOWLER blimp. Yes, I'm talking about the invisible BOWLER blimp, and we tried that a couple of times before because someone in the chat suggested this army. And when I tried this the first time, I was actually surprised on how strong this is, because I was feeling that the Super Wizard nerf wasn't that big, so you could still use the Super Wizard blimp without any problems. So I thought, okay, it would be kind of like a waste trying something else. But trying this, I feel like it has its place. So let's take a look at the first attack, which, well, honestly, trying to blimp the Town Hall, I feel like it's just wasted. Because obviously we get the Town Hall, but with the bowlers, we need some nice bounces, different to the Super Wizard. Especially this blimp is not that great at killing enemy heroes, where the Super Wizard are really good at. Or for example, taking out the clan castle. So if you're using this blimp version, you want to go on the other side of the clan castle, and if possible, and not around the heroes, which makes it honestly completely different to use than, for example, the Super Wizard. On this one, we're trying to go for high HP buildings, pretty much the same as Super Wizard when it comes down to the high HP building, but at the same time, I feel like the bowler bounces are most of the time, especially if you can plan those, more effective, because they're just so crazy strong, and they can 100% annihilate things in the second row. So for example, on this attack, if I would have had like more experience with this strategy, I could have angled it a little bit better, so we could bounce even the sweepers. But this is obviously all about experience and everything working with this strategy. But still, let's take a look and see actually how useful this is going to be. Now it's just all about the heroes. I'm trying to get my my wall break kind of into the scatter, but nothing is going to the scatter anyway. So at this point, I'm kind of like, okay, whatever. Let the heroes walk that way if they want to go that way, I don't care. So what I'm doing kind of next is I'm trying to save up the Royal Champion to take down the scatter, and then we have basically just the Town Hall side to go for our Lalo. At the same time, we have quite a good amount of headhunters, so it should be alright for us to take out the enemy heroes. Hopefully. At the same time, we need to worry about the kind of the Town Hall pathing, because with the sweepers, it might be a little bit risky with the Lalo, but so far I think it looks alright. And well, King ability, now obviously the couple of wall breaks would be quite nice, but obviously we already messed those up. So now the clan cast is coming out. I'm using a poison. I have right now an earthquake with me, because we kind of tried to have an earthquake to activate the Town Hall, which in the end we felt like it's not really worth it. So after this attack, we're going to exchange the earthquake with the haste, because as I said, someone in the chat suggested this army and we just tried it out. So I will kind of get with you guys onto the journey of trying this army, and over the video I will obviously tell you guys what I think about this strategy, if I think it's good, if it's just a troll army, whatever. But for now, attack is looking, I would say, okay-ish, because, I mean, we do not have too much to Lalo. The only problem is we have not too many spells. We're missing one haste, which is obviously, you can notice that. So we already had to use both hastes, which is not the best, and time is ticking as well. So now the Warden is following the big group at the top side, and we cannot haste them in. We had to use the Warden ability at some point, but with another haste on this one, this would have been in crushing, at least power-wise, 3-star in my opinion. But with having time issues anyway, this is not going to end up in a 3-star. But still, I think overall we had great value. So let's just try it one more time, or like a couple of more times, and see if we can kind of improve on that, and see if we can do it any better. So let's keep going, and let's go to the next attack, which is going to be the next base. This one is, I don't know, classic legend base, I would say. So the next thing which we're going to do on this one is we're trying to get the Town Hall. It's going to be basically the same entry as we would do with the Super Wizard. So let's just try on how good this is going to be, and if it's going to be better or worse than Super Wizard. And as I told you already, there is obviously going to be a difference in between of a Super Wizard blimp and a BOWLER blimp. And we're talking about that in like the last attack a little bit more. But now, all about the blimp. Blimp is coming in, Hound is tanking, so far looks good. Then we need to make sure that the blimp is going to be invisible, not going close to the Town Hall, because otherwise we're going to lose all of that. Now just keep making them invisible. Bowler bounces everywhere, which is quite nice. Another invisibility spell. The Expo is not going down. We are not reaching the enemy scattered down there. But otherwise, the entire compartment is cleared. So that's not too bad. So now let's do the hero part, basically, where we try to get the king into the enemy heroes. But, well, apparently we messed up the funnel. that was quite stupid, but either way, Queen and the Ice Goblin is trying their best to do something. Now we're wall breaking the king into the compartment, trying to force the king in, trying to save this attack somehow. King ability to get some of the scatter. I'm using the Royal Champion now as well because the scatter is like the best value I could get, I guess. Royal Champion is taking out the super minion. And so far, actually, it looks pretty decent. Using the Royal Champion ability just to make sure that my own Royal Champion is going for the multi-inferno tower. And I'm forgetting that multi. It's not looking too bad, to be honest. So let's just keep going. The Royal Champion is going for the eagle. Not going to kill it, but still at least damages it. And now the loons are coming in. A couple of more loons on the outside. I think the second group of loons at the top side was a little bit late, to be honest. But still, it looks alright. A couple of more loons from the top side on the mortar, on the archer tower. And so far, it looks great. This time we have more spells for our Lalo, which means we have a ton of more haste spells, which is obviously great. We have the warden ability still up. We have still a huge group of defense on the left side and the enemy heroes. So nothing is done just yet. But still, this looks pretty good for us. We have the headhunters on their way as well. We're trying to save the warden ability for the headhunters. And then everything on the left side should be safe. Warden ability now protecting those headhunters from the giant bomb. And this should be a crushing 3-star. So now let's talk a bit more if this is actually a troll or if this actually works with the BOWLER blimp. I think the BOWLER blimp, to be honest, can be better sometimes compared to the super wizards. But this is not too often. I think for the legend especially, and I will show you guys this in the next attack one more time, it's better to bring the super wizards. Why? Because they can deal better with enemy heroes and they can deal better with enemy clan castle. And you cannot always choose which entry or like which side of the base you would like to blimp. So that's why it's kind of risky. But let's take a look at the next base and at the next attack, and I will show you exactly why I think so. So obviously, in a clan war, where you can actually predict the bounces of the bowlers and can angle everything perfectly, this attack is pretty strong, in my opinion. But at the same time, the super wizards are more flexible. They can be weaker, but that's not too often. And, well, let's just see one more time the bowlers, how they're going to do. Once again, invisible, raging everything up. One more time, invisible, and we should have invisibility spells, obviously, left. And they're just keep doing and bouncing everything. And now you can see it over here. Super Wizard, for example, would have taken out the enemy queen way easier. But at the same time, the bowlers have nice bounces if you can, like I said, predict them, kinda. So, for example, if I would have angled the bowlers that they actually can take care of the expo, things like that are not possible anymore with the Super Wizard if you do not want to bring an earthquake. So, in my opinion, I think the boat actually, I was surprised. I'm actually still surprised by saying this, but I think the BOWLER blimp has its place. And maybe a couple of the pro players can somehow use this. But I think in clan wars where you can predict your entries, where you can plan on your entries, that's not too bad. And I think it can actually work. And it can be stronger than the Super Wizard. But at the same time, in Legend, it's quite risky. Let's put it like this. It's quite risky because you never, like, in general, the Super Wizards are better. But still, let's watch the attack because it's not over. So far, we got great value. We got great value from the bowlers. Really nice value over there. And, well, the queen, the royal champion, everything is keep going. We have the sweeper point towards the top side, so that's okay. We do not care about that. Just Lalo coming in casually from the bottom side. And a couple of more hounds and everything. To be honest, there are not too many defenses which I can drop the loons on. So I'm kind of try to somehow like have something where my loons are going to. And now I'm just keep hasting everything in. To be honest, I send way too many loons at the bottom side. I have nothing to push in from the left side. Well, and that's why I'm normally not playing too much Lalo. But to be honest, having something coming in from the left side would be a huge help at this point. Now the NATO's in as well. We have to keep our Warden alive, so that's why I'm using the Warden ability just now. Haste spell in as well at some point to get the enemy Inferno Tower down, and everything else obviously as well. We have 40 seconds left, and I think the biggest problem of this attack was not the BOWLER blimp. It was my Lalo. I think I would have needed to just save a couple of more loons to start another group of loons from the left side, which I didn't. Instead, I tried to save a couple of loons to prevent the time fail. But this is going to be close anyway. We have 2 more loons left. We need to place them somewhere, I guess. Goblin in behind. But this is going to be so close. This is going to be so close. We have 15 roundabout seconds more left. And this is going to be so close. Once again, the minions are trying their best with 8 more seconds. The loons are taking care of the cannon. And, well, in the end, I feel like, yeah, it's unlucky. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me guys know what you think about the BOWLER blimp down below in the comments. Now, we'll see you guys back next time. See you tomorrow. Until then, and bye-bye.